World Mental Health Day. Spotlight on the mental health of our leaders. As World Mental Health Day 2023 approaches, we are reminded of a poignant theme. Mental health is a universal human right. Human rights have been bedrock of society and nation-state integrity throughout history. However, the mental health of individuals, from regular citizens to world leaders, is frequently overlooked. We must question ourselves, why? And what impact does this oversight have on global stability? Mental health illnesses are a global silent epidemic. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, 1 in every 4 persons will experience a mental health issue in any given year. Anxiety and depression are the most frequent mental health illnesses, and they cost the global economy $1 trillion each year. Mental health issues are the biggest cause of disability and mortality worldwide. Suicide is the 4th highest cause of death among those aged 15 to 29. Every day, 800,000 individuals take their own life around the world. According to the World Health Organization, the global prevalence of anxiety and depression climbed by 25% in the first year of the pandemic. The pandemic increased anxiety, loneliness, and PTSD rates across continents, stressing the importance of mental health care. World leaders discuss mental health, conflict resolution, and human rights. The mental health of world leaders is frequently reduced to whispered discussions and speculative headlines. The pressures they are under are, nonetheless, obvious. Past records illustrate how leaders, such as Winston Churchill and Abraham Lincoln, dealt with depression while making world-changing decisions. Leaders in recent history have faced enormous difficulties such as a worldwide pandemic, climatic disasters, and growing geopolitical conflicts. The boundary conflicts between India and China, the ongoing violence in Syria, North Korea's nuclear ambitions, and, more recently, Russia and Ukraine, as well as the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Leaders with sound mind and judgment are required in these settings. They, too, are human and prone to the same mental strains that we all face. There is no doubt that international leaders are vulnerable to mental health issues. In fact, a study conducted by the University of Oxford discovered that international leaders are more prone than the average population to suffer from depression and anxiety. This is most likely owing to the job's high levels of stress and responsibility. Consider this: when a leader's judgment is clouded by untreated mental health concerns, decisions may lean towards anger, impulsiveness, or rigidity. Many historians feel that some historical wars were aggravated by people in command's weakened mental state. The new wars we are now involved in can be detrimental to our mental health. War trauma can result in a variety of mental health issues, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. The holiness and dignity of the individual are at the heart of human rights. If we ignore the mental health of our world's decision-makers, aren't we implicitly jeopardizing the very liberties we cherish? Should international leaders be subjected to a stringent medical examination that includes both physical and mental tests before being appointed? A footballer must go through a similar process to determine his or her suitability for the role. World Mental Health Day 2023 is more than simply a date on the calendar. It's a rallying cry. As we work for human rights, keep in mind that the right to mental health applies not only to the many, but also to those in positions of power. Our world's stability and peace may be at stake. Thanks for watching. For more content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.